Hey there, my name is Vitaan, and it's time to play some more Doom 2 with Devin XS Map 1, Divergence. This map was created by no reason and is in the veteran category of the Doomed Index. Yesterday I decided to play and practice this the map, on a whim. Spectre did it quite a while ago, live on stream, which was very cool, and I want to try it for myself. It's veteran, so quite difficult. And you start with a BG, 2 shots, rocket launcher. I think you can do the fights in any order, but did I say order? Order. But I want to do this one first, because it's the meanest of the 3. Actually, you want to start with the rocket launcher. Take down these Archies. Whoops. It's okay if you get hit. As long as you don't die, you'll be okay. Sure, go zap me. That's fine. And this will... Whoa. Go up on the timer. And now we just need to 2-shot with the BFG. There we go. And we get a Mega now. So really all the damage is completely fine. You also get a Berserk, because this is a melee section. And what you really want to do is... Whoa, 3 hits? That's crazy. You want to keep that... 3 and 4 hits. You want to keep that Hell Knight on this platform here, so the second one cannot teleport in immediately. Then it's going to be 2 Revenants. Oh, that wasn't very clean, but it's okay. And then 2 Hell Knights and a Revenant. And you want to try to get into infights, 2 of them, by standing here. It's okay, it is happening. Nice. That was a bit risky. Oh, the other one's angry at me. I see. That explains. But yeah, if the previous 2 sections with the 2 Hell Knights and 2 Revenants went alright, you can kind of face tank the remaining Hell Knight that's angry at you. So it's okay. And once again, we will get a Mega after this. Now, there will be 3 Barons, and I like to use my rockets that I saved from that first fight, just to speed things up. Also, 2 Barons is a lot easier to deal with than 3. You have a lot more room. There we go. Overall, I feel like, in general, I've been improving at Berserk punching quite a bit. I just feel my rhythm is generally okay. And it's fun to do. There is a Mega Armor here, by the way. But it doesn't really do anything. Well, it does. You can grab it during this section. But afterwards, it doesn't do much because... Oh, I didn't grab the key. Because you get a Mega, as I said. So, we gotta go over here. There we go. You get a chain gun. And this section is gonna be very loud. I'm sorry. I'll try to fix it through editing. You need to lure these Arachnos basically to the middle, so they get crushed. If they don't, you will be in big trouble, because you'll run out of space. Okay, you need to die. If they only get hit by 1 crusher, they most likely won't die. If they get hit by multiple at the same time, they probably will die. Okay, please. Good. That's something at least. Yeah, it doesn't seem like a very difficult fight, but it really can just go wrong. If they don't get crushed, you just run out of space. Right. These are the last ones. Yeah, so if they only get hit by 1 crusher, then I just finish them off myself. And there we go. Okay, we got 3 keys. Funnily enough, this shows 3 skulls, but you need 3 regular keys. For whatever reason. In my blind run, that kind of confused me, because I was looking for skull keys. Okay. We get to this fight. There's going to be 4 Cyber Demons, there will be quite a few Revenants, some Barons. You have to rely on infighting a lot. Be careful for stray rockets. Nice. He shot. So you should be infighting. I don't want to spam BFG, but I do want to use it. Oh, okay, that was a bit risky. But that works. Let's grab the Mega now. I want to use the BFG to take down most Revenants where possible. Because they die the quickest. Wow, but Sabi already dead. That's quick. Sure. Another one down. Okay. Oh, I'm kind of scared there's going to be way too many Barons. I feel like I should help out a bit. We're a team. Right? Okay, you just tried to shoot me. That's not very team-like. What's over here still? Oh, a lot of Barons. Oh, I don't like that. I'm just gonna leave them for now. This wall should lower at any moment. I guess I should help out a bit here. Don't like using so many rockets, but I don't think I really have a choice. Let's just leave and do the next section. So I like doing the other side first because now we have a lot of cells and that makes this section quite easy with the vials. Just be careful that you don't get hit once because then you might get juggled and die. Okay, so hide in the pillar, or in the pillar, yeah. Oh, oh my god. So don't do that. Oh man. But that's okay, as long as the files are dead you win. Then you just go around the corner. And you spam rockets here. There are still 2 megas left, so. We need 369 kills before moving on. Sometimes these teleporters can be a bit slow. But that's okay, we probably need to deal with some of the Barons still anyway. Okay, let's grab these rockets here. Yeah. No imp, as far as I... Oh, see? See? They're slow sometimes. Yep. Wow. Okay. Huh. The Barons are all the way here. That's very rare. But yeah, it's just very rare for these Barons to kind of win by so much at all. What do we still have? I'm missing 12 kills, so... Did the Sabi die? I don't know. No, actually he didn't. He's still here. How much do I care about him infighting? He's probably almost dead, realistically. I think he's just gonna die to the next few Barons. That is my guess. But it would be cool if he wins. Okay. Well, let's not get hit there. Is he gonna win? Maybe? Nope, he's not. Okay. Wow, that was a terrible shot. Get punched. Alright, 369 kills. So, now we get to a weird middle section where you can very much get screwed over if you fall down early. What I like to do is pre-fire and then fire a second shot. And we just tank. Good. Wow, 2 low damage rolls. Then we hit the switch. And... Wow, can't believe you're not dead. After 2 direct hits, sure. And then there's gonna be 2 chain gunners. We just... Well, we chain gun them. Haha. And then that lift will appear. So, if you fall down, this is 20 damaging floor, you're kind of screwed. You need to hit that switch and then wait for a while. However, one cool trick, at least, I might not be, I'm sure I'm not the only one who thought of this, but there are stairs there. The stairs are also 20 damaging floor, so you can't just normally stand on them and be fine. However, with Doom, you can hang over the edge of a sector and you will not take damage. So what you can do, let's say you hit that switch, and you mess up. Maybe you can even hit the switch from below. But you fall down and you mess up. You run to the stairs. You hide over there. You avoid the damage by hanging over the edge on one of the steps. And then, once the lift is available, you rush here. Maybe you fire rockets on your way here. And then you can still survive, which is pretty cool, in my opinion. So definitely a strat that can work. Of course, you will take quite a lot of damage from the 20 damaging floor, but it's a way to survive if you do mess up. Okay, we go to the last room. There will be 4 fights here. They are definitely the toughest of the WADs. First of all, let's just try to be fine. What I like to do here is not make a sound. Is it dangerous? Yes, very. Because you might run into rockets, which is not great. Whoa, 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 whoa. And there's a Mega there, but I really want to try and save it, if possible. Oh, what is... I think that Revenant got boomed. He got thrown off the ledge. That's something I haven't seen happen in this fight before. Ooh. Yeah, this is pretty scary. I do think this is the best way to do it. Okay. Sometimes you wanna not go through the outer edge, but through the middle instead. At some point, the Cybeats are likely to die. Quite a few Hell Knights alive. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whew. Okay. Sure. That's okay. Okay, I think they're about to die any second now. Or they should be. They should be quite low in health. In the worst case, I might just take them down myself. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I think it's time for me to maybe just do it myself. I'm not sure. Can't believe none of them have died yet. Well, that's one. Oh, let's not get stuck. Okay. And that's the last one. Okay, now let's use my rockets to take down the Revenants. And what's cool about this room is the next 2 fights, you kind of get to choose in which order you want to do it in. And you get 2 choices. One, you do a fight where the outer walls open up. There's a lot of enemies. And you get no Mega. It is the hardest fight in my opinion. No, well, yeah. Or you lower these 4 walls here, like these squares or cubes. And they all contain a Mega. But they also contain 4 Cyber Demons. And there's gonna be a lot of Barons in the middle. And like Manx and... and you might think, well, you want the Megas, right? And normally I would say yes. But that fight feels so RNG to me. How? Well, you only have this little space. There are 16 Cyber Demons. They are likely... I think it's 16. But they're very likely to, in fights, run to the wall, and then you cannot circle strafe, and you just die. It is extremely risky. Yes, sometimes you can survive, but not always. Oh, I'm getting called on my phone. Alright, sorry about that. Well, I'm recording a demo at least, so if you question the validity of this run because of the little jump cut, you can watch the demo. If this is the successful run, that is. So, let's see. Yeah, so if you hit this switch, these walls are lower with the Cyber Demons, but it's just so random to me whether you survive or not. So what I like to do is, if possible, save this Mega. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. And I do the other fights without any health or armor. Well, there are medkits, and there's green armor, but still. What I like to do is pre-fire over there, take down hopefully 1 or 2 archers. I will run to this corner here, then I will run back here, get behind all the Revenants, and use them as a meat shield. Does it work? Not always, but it's the best strat I could think of. So, let's hope for the best. Okay. Okay. Then we go back out where possible. Now we go behind these revs. Okay. Oh my god. What am I doing? Okay, well, what is good to know is there are armor bonuses here, and there are stacks of 50, so they will... Oh. They will replenish your mega armor. And that is quite valuable. Okay. This is still quite dangerous. I don't like that. Arachno. Okay. Okay, I think I need to push through. Okay, I'm gonna get zapped, most likely. But again, there are medkits. Yeah. I need some cells. I wanna grab these. Ooh, okay, you're infighting. Then I'm gonna grab the armor quickly. Ooh. Okay. Let's not be too greedy. Just take it slow. Okay. Of course, there are still infighting rockets. Yep. No rocket here, no. Good, let's grab some more cells over here. Still gotta be careful when you do so, because of course a lot of rockets will be coming in. And you gotta be very careful for potential cyber demons in like the dark corners. They are hard to see. And they might be there. I think all is fine. Okay. Now, this was the hardest fight. If you do it this way. If you don't have 200 health and armor, by the way, like I did, then there's almost no way you're going to be able to do the fight like this. As you saw, you will probably take some damage from the Revenant. I did mess up by getting hit by that Revenant ball cluster, but still, you want decent health and armor to do the strat I just did. If you don't have that, then I suggest doing the other fight first. And I'll show you that fight now, but you will also see why this fight is now quite a lot easier. I do really want to get one of the megas though. But yeah, now, when we hit the switch, there's a lot more room to run around and move. It's a huge difference. So you can now kind of just run along these outer edges. And normally if you do this fight first, you can't do that. You just can't. Now I want to grab a mega. But it's a bit scary. Please stop. Can I grab this one? No. I feel like I still can't grab it. I just gotta be careful for any random rockets, basically. Still not safe. I think the risk of trying to rush towards one of the megas is higher than actually just running around like this. Okay. But yeah, I think... Oh, okay. I think I can grab this. I think you can understand now that if you do this fight first, it's gonna be so hard to have enough room. It's very tough. And to me, it does get to the point where I think there's RNG involved. But I would say the map itself is not RNG, because you have the option to do the other fight first. So I don't know how others did it. I don't remember how Spectre did it, but to me, this strat is definitely the most consistent. But again, it does only work if you have good health and armor before that fight. Okay. More cells. Oh, I grabbed all of them here. There are cells in the middle. They're a bit hard to grab for obvious reasons. There are a few cyber demons around. There are also cells. But what I could do is just kind of lure them over here. And then run for the middle. That's what I should do. Oh, I grabbed the mega. Ah, that's fine. Okay. And now there's one more fight. But honestly, that one should be free. don't want to celebrate too early, but we still have a mega here. Yeah. I think we might have 2 megas. One here. One here? Yeah. Okay, there's gonna be Revenants and Archies, and they come down yeah, over there. There's gonna be 2 walls that come down with Revs and Archies behind them. What works the best for me is just to BFG rush the Archies, which again, kind of is only completely safe with 200 health and armor. If you have like 100 health, it might still work most of the time, but sometimes it just doesn't. So, let's see. So, there we go. And there's more Archies. Oh god. Let's not die now. Let's grab this. Ooh, that's a bit dangerous, but this should be okay. There are cells here. Imagine if I actually got targeted there. Sure, go hit me. Nice. Oh, nice, we did it. And I'm gonna assume the final items are actually like the armor stacks here. So let's grab those. I think those are nice. They're very easy to miss initially. It actually took me... so yeah, this is basically what I practiced. These few fights. Especially that first one. And then it only... Yeah, only later on I noticed, wait, there's like huge health or armor bonuses. 50 or stacks of 50. So there is a way to replenish your armor. There are medkits in the corner, but you still want to try to have 200 health when you do that fight. Okay, and that's it. Now we hit these switches. I would like to think, even if I did get targeted here, I would have been able to hide behind this pillar, maybe, but it doesn't matter, because we're fine. But yeah, as you can see, even this little fight here, I think you want to rush, but even then it's scary. So, that is it. That is map 1, Divergence. And we exit. Very cool. Didn't take too many attempts. I did prepare quite a bit. But yeah, fun map. I think it feels on the lower side of Veteran compared to some of the other Veteran maps I've done. It is quite difficult. But on the other hand, all fights kind of feel very consistent. Especially the first 3 fights. Those are all very doable. And that first fight where you get like the BFG and rocket launcher. Yes, you might die there, but it takes like 20 seconds to restart. So it doesn't really matter much in the context of how much time you waste. And then the final arena, yeah, those 4 fights, definitely the scariest. But yeah, it went well. Fun map to play. I know this kind of map is not going to be for everyone because there's some weird fights in there. But I did enjoy it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope, again, that you enjoy these kind of random one-off videos. I will always keep doing them from time to time. Kind of like the Eternity 2 Map 29 Tyson video. Sometimes it's just fun to do a map and try to UV max it for whatever reason. Because I feel like it most of the time. Yeah, thanks so much for watching and I'll see you later. Bye bye.